Cleveland with the ball. LeBron outside. There's the screen. A three-pointer, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Kidd. Kicks it out to James. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Starks outside. Pass to Ewing. Outside for Starks. Clock at 6. The screen from Ewing. Inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to James. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ewing gets the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 5 now.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here is Starks. Left side, Bosch. And he banks in the lane.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Takes it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Substitution here for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 3. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Here is Kidd. Now here is Bargnani. From outside the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's Granger. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Yep, it counts.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Right side, Gordon. Here's Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mitchell's shot is good.
Oh, good find by Richardson and a smart pass. He doesn't second-guess his instinct to move the ball.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Kidd. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Granger. Back to Gordon. Good on the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Bargnani outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Bridges outside. Over Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
That one is no good. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
I really like the composure Richardson shows under pressure. Doesn't allow contact on the shot to bother him.
And Richardson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Gordon. They set the pick. Here's Granger. Money from the wing.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And they double up James. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Hits the three-point bomb. Bargnani's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Gordon. Granger outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's James. Granger with the defensive effort.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Brown. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable passer.
The 3 from LeBron. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Bargnani. Cleveland leading by 3. Richardson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a 2-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Picked by Bridges. To the wing on the left. Right side Bradley. And he Goes in for the dunk.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Richardson up top. Slammed in by Richardson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
On the wing, Daniels. He has yet to score. Here's the screen from past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Shot clock at 5. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Outside Butler. Back to Starks. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Outside Kidd. To the inside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 5-point game. Butler deciding where to go with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Down low. Bull. Good in the assist to Kidd. Bulls got his first basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before.
It's his first trip to the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Outside Kidd. Good if it goes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Butler. And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul. Coming off the floor for the other team.
Leonard with the ball. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 6 to shoot. The screen from Ewing. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. No good off the front iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
James left side. There's the triple. And that one is off. Starks outside. To the middle. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
On the wing, James. He's got 8. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Butler from outside. Jason Richardson pulls it in.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Back to James. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Bosch. Back to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Starks outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 4. Pass to Dunleavy. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Dunleavy's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Leonard. A 3-ball. The rebound by James.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Shot clock at 6. Daniels with it. Leonard picks him up. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Pass to Starks. Back to Butler. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Granger. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And they double up James. Stolen. Outside Gordon. Bridges for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Outside Kidd. Screen by James. Floats it up for the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Granger from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Granger's got 7.
Ledee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And Kidd really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to Richardson. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Shoots over Ewing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Taken away by Kidd. And even 3-on-3 break. For Cleveland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he makes the first.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of him.
Here's Brown. Pass to Ewing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ewing's got 8 here in the quarter.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Cleveland leading by 7. Richardson outside. There's a good screen. The shot. Ewing gets the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. Starks outside. Pass to Bridges. And here's Ewing. Inside. Here's Brown. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Now here's Nance. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, an explosive player at 6'10", Nance can absolutely destroy you in the lane.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute to play. And it's Leonard missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pick by Bargnani. Richardson outside. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
Starks right side, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Timeout, Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Outside Butler. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Granger. Josh Smith pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 4. From deep, LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Starks. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Starks has got 5 points now this quarter. Outside, James. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And this game for LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Starks outside. For 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
James up top. Pass to Kidd. And he drops in the way up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
And it's Butler missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots.
Here's Jackson. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. It's tipped. Kidd with the steal. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And every time Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And here's Bosh. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's James. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Bosh. So they've done it. They're going to move on. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs.